Hello beautiful fans and friends, welcome to JulietJules channel. If today is your first time of being here, hello and welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So today I'm here to talk about a popular Afrobeat pop star by the name Burna Boy. And most of you, I believe you know Burna Boy, who is a Nigerian and British pop star who happened to had an interview recently with BBC, and his grandfather was the one that they were interviewing. And on that interview, Burna Boy could be seen walking away from the interviewer and his grandfather and his mother, and was making a comment that the interview was boring while his grandfather was talking. And even his mother was in shock, because while they were asking the mother and the grandfather how the music industry was years ago, and even the interviewer was even praising how the interview has turned out to be a great industry at this present moment in time in Nigeria. And while they were doing that interview, Burna Boy actually decided to walk away from the interview and actually saying that it is boring, and the way it was doing, it was as if that interview was not important, or even what his grandfather was saying is not actually important, or is trying to belittle or disrespect his grandfather during this interview. And my people, you know how culture is very important to us, how respect is very important in Nigeria or in African culture generally. For him to walk away from that interview, it shows a great big deal for a kind of disrespect. I know some people will not really understand how it is for his grandfather, as a person of Benson Idonije, who happened to be a broadcaster and was also a former manager of great Nigerian musician Fela Kuti, who happened to be one of the pioneer or the legendary Fela Kuti of Nigeria. For his grandfather to be in that kind of circle, and they were asking his grandfather about how the music industry was back then when he was managing Fela, and Burna Boy decided to walk away. It doesn't seem good at all. My people, I just want you guys to take a look and watch this interview and see how Burna Boy reacted during the interview.
I was the band manager's daughter, so when they were not paid, I was punished.
By the band?
By the band. I was given any crappy food they could find to say, look, your father has not paid us. This is what we are eating, you must eat it. We're suffering. This is what your father is doing to us. So
why weren't you paying the guys?
Because there was no money to pay the guys.
No. Actually, I was paying for my own salary.
Yeah.
I mean, the industry now seems to be enormous in Lagos.
They want to make money, not because they want to play music. But there are a few of them who have the talent and who see it as a spiritual thing.
Do you see it as a spiritual thing?
Oh, yes. And my grandson sees it as a spiritual thing.
That's probably going to be a most boring episode, bro.
It's not.
I'm sure they're enjoying it.
It's.
This is boring, bro. Trust me. Let's just roll out. Just do something. What do you think? Do you want to just sit there? Like, come, man.
I don't think it's boring. I think this is fascinating.
I think it's really boring, man.
This
I want to just go turn up. Fuck stories, man. Come.
So my people, that is the interview of Burna Boy grandfather, who was interviewed and was asked, even the mother talk about how she felt when he was working with Fela, how the people treated her, because she happened to be the daughter of the manager, that they were treating her like crap, and they were not even giving her a good food to eat, because they feel that the grandfather of Burna Boy, who happened to be the manager of Fela at the time, was not paying them, because maybe he refused to pay them. So that was how the interview went. And aside from that, our popular activist by the name Aisha Yesuf has called out Burna Boy for behaving in this kind of nature or in this kind of character. And I'm just going to read what Aisha said on her Twitter page. So Aisha says here, am I the only one that watched Burna Boy interview where he literally denigrated and relocated his grandfather, like maybe belittle or feel that the interview, whatever the grandfather was saying is not important? And she continued to say, His mother was shell-shocked self. Then who the heck are you folks that he will not straight every one of you? All of us like this, he will species us. I am surprised as you people surprised. So that was what Aisha has come on Twitter to tweet. And my people, what are your thoughts and your opinion? Do you think what Burna Boy was doing, or how he reacted, how he acted during his grandfather interview was right? What are your thoughts? Do you think maybe he feel that the interview was not important, or is trying to relegate, or feel that it's not important, or is not necessary to talk about, or try to belittle? What are your thoughts and your opinion about that interview, and what you see how Burna Boy acted towards this interview between his grandfather and his mother, and how his mother reacted? What are your thoughts? Please feel free to leave it in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so that I can continue to bring you the latest. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end, and I will see you on my next. Bye.